Jumping into our next story, we're talking all things cinema goers in Dubai. Some of their behaviour is being questioned.
So, a Dubai resident is calling out cinema goers who did not clean up after themselves and shares photos illustrating the state in which she found the theatre in after a movie. She shared her thoughts reading, "This makes me so angry every time I leave the cinema hall. These are adults seated in these seats. Such a failure if we think that this is okay. Be kind towards the cleaners. Just be more empathetic and responsible. It isn't hard."
She also, by the way, in the same post called out shoppers who recklessly leave clothes and hangers in changing rooms. So we've all seen it, Zara particularly, people just...
Yeah, Zara particularly.
Because you're taking out like 20 things, you go into the changing room and people are leaving those there rather than taking them, just doing that small effort to bring them out to the ladies who then sort your clothes for you. She said sharing, even in changing rooms, clothes that don't fit, bring it to the desk with the hangers. Don't leave the hangers behind. It is imperative to think about hardworking individuals who clean up after us. Sometimes people need to be reminded about that. And this is a reminder. We shared it on Instagram over the weekend and it got such a response from people who agree with her. People need to practice what they preach, by the way, but also like cinema's being left messy. Stores, clothing stores being left untidy.
Changing rooms untidy. Food courts, mess on the table.
Airplane seats.
Crumbs everywhere.
Crumbs everywhere, you know?
What are you eating? But that's not the point. It's not about what you're eating. It really is like, because everyone's going to say, oh yeah, I'm a tidy person. It literally is practice what you preach. Like, don't talk the talk if you're not going to walk the walk. And it does impact the employee who has to take care of its day. Like, it's a whole thing afterwards.
100%. And actually, we got some responses on this. So Catherine Stewart 330, she actually said laws should be enforced.
Yes, 100%. You're right, Catherine. Catherine, you are right.
Let's not do a law on this, but she said people need to start respecting businesses just like guests who come to visit their homes. You're in someone's business. This is their livelihood and you're leaving a mess behind. Every customer is a guest in a store. Keep stores clean and be a part of it. And this is, you know, something that kids will see messes left behind. We sometimes see people leaving so much mess in the desert after camping, and it's just a revolving theme sometimes in the city that there's an expectation that someone's going to clean up after you. But a lot of people are saying, look, couldn't agree more. There is no reason, removing the swear word here, there's no reason for anyone to leave it this thrashed. I always clean up after myself to my best abilities. Couldn't be 100%, but we try and respect the staff that has to clean up and turn around everything around so quickly.
So true. Like, it literally doesn't even have to be 100%. Like, doing the bare minimums, doing the absolute most. Like, do as much as you can, obviously. But at times, it does get... Like, I might, like, take one less hanger and I don't know what to do with it. For me, in, like, clothing stores specifically, I try to at least hang everything and then give it to the person at the desk. If not, I will leave it in the stall just because I don't know where the person is, like, whatever the circumstance may be. But yeah, like, just doing the bare minimum, it really is. It's not about the business or the establishment or there are people to clean up after you. Like, be a decent human.
There you go. Be a decent human.
It's not much.
I think in this case, though, like, popcorn can spill. We're not going to cry over spilled popcorn.
Yeah.
However, there's bins there for a reason. In most clothing stores, there's someone outside. And sometimes, by the way, in these Dubai nice stores, they actually don't have a place outside to put your clothes. And you're there being like,
That's
don't
the thing,
compute.
like,
where should I put my stuff? Don't
but
compute.
just put it back then, like, on the rack. Like,
I don't think you go back out because they have like specific ways to tidy it.
I did not know that because I was a rack person, but now I'm just sending it. I'm giving it back to the people. But yeah, it's not about the spilled popcorn. It's not about like doing the absolute most. It's about being decent at the end of the day, and that's all we ask of you. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Well, it opened up a big debate. Most people, in this case, it's the same as the tipping. Like, of course, if you're against this type of behavior, you're going to join the conversation. You rarely have someone being like, oh, I do that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like, I was looking after like 6 kids on the day and they were messy and I just couldn't fathom picking up after them. I get it. But in general, there is a trend of people leaving places messier than they found them sometimes in the city, and this is what this lady called out. And the bringing up the clothing, the hangers and stuff left in stores is a really good point of it as well.